Yes, in the previous class, the electrogrammetric technique and what is the principle behind the electrogrammetric technique, that point is discussed in the previous class. And even the electrogrammetric technique based on the some of the laws like Ohm's law as well as the Faraday's law of electrolysis. And in the Faraday's law of electrolysis, the two laws are there. The first law of Faraday's law of electrolysis and the second law of Faraday's law of electrolysis. That part is completed in the previous class. Now you go for the instrumentation. Means what is the instrument is used and what are the different parts of the instrument that are used in the grammetric electrogrammetric technique. See here, amplifier is there, then voltmeter is placed here, then a beaker containing platinum electrode as well as the platinum gauze cathode and a motor is used. First, you go for the cell that is used. Here, a cell is a tall cylindrical beaker provided with the mechanical stirrer. I have shown here. This is a tall beaker in there, and this is the mechanical stirrer. Means stirrer is connected to the motor so that with the help of electric current, when the motor starts to rotate, at the same time the stirrer is also continuously stirred in the cylindrical beaker. A tall cylindrical beaker provided with the mechanical stirrer is employed for the deposition of the metal on a solid cathode. Here, the metal is present in the form of electrolyte, and when the motor is means with the help of stirrer, the stirrer is goes on rotating. At that time, what happens? The solid metal is going to be deposited on the cathode, and the anode is frequently rotated with the help of electric motor. Here, the anode is also there. It is rotated with the help of electric motor. The second one is electrode. The electrodes are generally made up of platinum. Here, in this method, the platinum electrodes are used. There are some other electrodes like copper electrode, brass electrodes are also, or other metal electrodes are also used. But instead of using the other electrodes and the platinum electrode, here the platinum electrode having a more advantage. What are the advantages of the platinum electrode? The platinum electrode is non-reactive. You know, the platinum is an inert metal and it is non-reactive, and because of that non-reactive or inertness property, the platinum electrode is used. The second one is it can be ignited to any high temperature. Means to replace the metal that is deposited, or if any organic compounds are stick up on the electrode. In that case, by high temperature, means the platinum electrode is subjected for the ignition, and on ignition to a high temperature, the grease or any organic compound that is stick up on the electrode, that can be replaced very easily. Even there are some gases are also replaced. Otherwise, what happens? They would change the physical property of the electrode. Here, the platinum electrode is very sensitive one, and that electrode, if the organic compound is present there, if any grease or any gaseous compounds are present, they may change the physical properties of the electrode. Therefore, what is to be done? It is subjected for the ignition. Ignition means strong heating. On strong heating, whatever the organic component or any grease, or you can take any gases are present, they can be replaced very easily. Then third one is one cannot use the platinum electrode for the metal like bismuth, gallium and zinc. See here platinum electrode is already approach very sensitive, and to determine bismuth, gallium, zinc by electrogrammetric technique, In that case, the platinum electrode is not used to, or platinum electrode is cannot be used to determine the bismuth, gallium as well as the zinc electrogrammetrically, because these metals make a permanent damage to the platinum electrode. Means the platinum electrode is damaged by the some of the other metals, and a protective coating is made on the surface of the platinum electrode before the electrolysis process is carried out. Means over the surface of the platinum plate the protective coating is made. Either it may be coated with a black paint. Why? Because to avoid the damage, so that the paint protects the platinum electrode, and that can be used for the electrolysis often and often. Next one is, one must avoid the platinum electrode as anode. Here, the platinum electrode is taken as a cathode, and that electrode cannot be used act as a anode in the solutions of high concentrations of chloride ions. Suppose in the chloride ions, if the platinum electrode is used as a anode, in that case what happens? The chlorine may be evolved instead of oxygen. Means the chlorine gets discharged instead of oxygen, and that occurs the oxidation of the electrode, because oxygen is left there only. The chlorine is discharged from the concentrated solution when the electrode, like platinum electrode, avoids act as a anode in the solution of high concentrations, because chlorine gas is liberated, and that chlorine gas, on escaping, the oxygen gas is left, and that oxygen gas leads the oxidation. Next one is, if platinum electrode is used in the above condition, then the electrode is protected by depolarizer like hydrogen, which is proportionally oxidize the nitrogen. Here, what happens? If hydrogen is used as a protective depolarizer, in that case, the hydrogen decomposes to form oxygen, nitrogen gas is liberated at the two ends, and the electrons are liberated. That is, the oxidation of the nitrogen is going to be taking place. The next one is the Gauss cylinder that is used as a cathode. They are of 2 to 3 centimeters in diameter and 6 centimeters in the length. The inner diameter is 2 to 3 centimeters, and the height of length of the cylinder is of 6 centimeter in length. The Gauss cylinders minimize polarization effect by increasing the surface area. As the surface area goes on increasing, then there is a polarization effect will be minimized, in which the solutions are easily circulated. And the Gauss cylinder is also used as an anode. However, it should be in a smaller diameter. Then, in some cells, anode may be taken in the form of a heavy wire or a spiral, or you can take a solid pedal. This is regarding the explanation of the instrumentation, and in next class we go for the, that is determination of copper by electrogrametric technique. Okay, I will stop here only. Thank you for your patience hearing.